Mary Margaret Olohan, a senior reporter at the Daily Signal, details the woke corporate policies that are in place at Fox News in a stunning new piece for the Signal released this week. According to a company handbook from January of 2021, a copy of which was exclusively obtained by the Daily Signal, Fox News is basically just controlled opposition at this point, as we've long suspected. According to the company's handbook, the network offers its employees help with creating a workplace transition plan to assist in their gender transition. Employees must also be referred to by their preferred names and pronouns to promote inclusivity and to use whatever bathroom they want. Fox News even cites a prominent LGBTQ+ organization known as the Human Rights Campaign in the section of its handbook dedicated to defining terms such as gender expression, gender fluid, and non-binary. This might be why they gave the network a perfect score on its corporate equality index over the past few years. The company brags about this score in some of its training materials too, according to an employee who used to work at the company. A former producer who worked on Tucker Carlson Tonight said the company pushes woke ideology behind the scenes while pretending to represent real conservative values and policies on the screens. This push is becoming increasingly clear following Fox News Digital's use of phrases such as gender-affirming care in certain reports. As a result, many conservatives are increasingly skeptical of Fox News, which was criticized in June of last year after an on-air segment celebrated a trans-identifying child's journey to the opposite sex. The segment said the story was an inspiration to others and reportedly backed the left-wing claim that a child might commit suicide if he or she cannot legally pursue gender mutilation, for that's what it is. Olohan notes some of these rules might be used to remain in compliance with New York City law because Fox News is headquartered there in the city. But aren't they supposed to be the change they want to see? Well, at least OAN and other conservative outlets are picking up where the ailing cable titan is leaving off. Joining us now to discuss is Laurel Duggan, a social issues and culture reporter for the Daily Caller. Laurel, thanks for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Great. So is it telling to you that Fox News, which far-left groups still decries being outright fascistic, received a perfect score from such lefty rags as the Human Rights Campaign's Corporate Equality Index? What does that tell you?
Yeah, I was not surprised by the bathroom policies because, of course, a lot of those are legally mandated in the places where they operate their business. I was surprised that they got a perfect HRC score. I mean, Budweiser is under investigation, or excuse me, their score from the HRC has been suspended over the, of course, the Dylan Mulvaney controversy with Bud Light. And I was shocked to hear about these guides that they're giving to employees to help push them through the process. But as you were saying, I shouldn't be surprised because as long as I've been in journalism, as long as I've been reading Fox News, they've been using preferred pronouns to refer to transgender individuals. They've been using their preferred names, their preferred pronouns. They'll call a man a transgender woman. Obviously, they got into a lot of hot water, no pun intended, for their coverage of Will Thomas, who now goes by Leah Thomas. But far more egregious than that, they've been using preferred names and pronouns for individuals, men, who have been charged with heinous, violent, and sexual crimes against women and children.
Yeah, you know, they always push Caitlyn Jenner, too. Bruce Jenner is what his real name is. But, you know, they go, oh, look, we have Caitlyn Jenner here to talk about the LGBTQ issues. And, you know, see, we're not bigoted. And see, that feeds into the left's lies that you're bigoted if you, for example, talk about traditional moral values when it comes to a person's biological sex, biological gender, you know, traditional marriage, all these things, by saying, well, we can't be bigoted because we have one on our side, too. Again, saying that if you, quote unquote, don't have one on your side, then you must be a bigot. So once again, playing into the left's hands. And then pushing this very watered down milquetoast version of conservatism, the one that's made us lose all the major culture wars in the last 50 years. And as you were mentioning earlier with these reports using preferred pronouns for people, and especially when it comes to criminals and others who've actually attacked and preyed on especially minors, but is that the hill to die on for us conservatives as we try and fight this war that sometimes feels so overwhelming that we can't give up on something like that we can't start calling he, she, and she, he?